Graham, great session and really pleased to hear it's been going so well since then. Let's have a look at a couple of the key points here. So actually I'll just redo this plane line quickly. So certainly getting much flatter, much more underneath the plane, which is great. So starting to round the swing a little bit more. But one of the issues has been where you haven't seen that real, we're starting to put the pieces of the puzzle together essentially. It's not going to be done in one lesson, but the flatter swing, so they've got a bit more rotation, but if you just keep an eye on the knee movement, just watch the knees closely, it's a little bit of a lateral slide with the knee, and it's still setting the club face ever so slightly open, and on the way through, this is why you've been hitting left, is the flick. Have a look at that one. So we've really been working on trying to make sure that the upper body is opening on the way through, because you can see it's still very, very passive, still square onto the ball in this slight kind of chicken wing position. So with the short game, with the pitching work, we've been able to get the upper body much, much more open, much more width through the hands and arms, and primarily what that's going to lead to is holding on to this forward lean angle on the way through the ball, so the hand's leading the club head as opposed to the flicking of the club head and the releasing of it, and of course that ball's going left all day long, as we can clearly see here. So chest much more open, hips more open, and as I said, on the way through we've got to make sure that the knees, I beg your pardon, don't slide, because if the knees are sliding laterally backwards and then forwards, then of course it lessens your ability to rotate. So it's all about getting that spine leaning forward and the chest opening on the way through, which provides us with the width and, as I said, the ability to stop the flick. So it sounds like you've got a good feel for it now, which is great. So keep working on that, and I'll see you again soon.